Game time. Game time.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. West right this. You got green 19. You're press. West right. Tonight.
Right to the air, it's Fields. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 2nd and 6. 331. 331. Johnson, Johnson. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Hey, 551, 551.
They go play action with Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he will score. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. It is complete to Horton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. We good. Green 19. Can I set? Set. Chip slant. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Play action now for Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, like you roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs. And it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Forced to his right. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. That's a 47.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
We're going to start.
They'll try and run it with Walker. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Deep for the Jets is Isaiah Davis. That's taken at about the 14. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-9.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll swing this one out to home. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Here we go. Tonight.
Again, here's Hall. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Tonight.
First down. Fields. This one caught by Mechie. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey. 331. 331. Delta.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Tonight.
Fields from the gun on third down. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the 23, here's second down and a yard.
319. Just tonight. Tonight.
Fields. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
West right zip. Tonight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Pistol snap back to Darnold. And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Easy. 319. Right.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Monday. No mas. No. Alpha. Green 19. Right.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazar. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
You got it.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking deep for Lazar. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Fields. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 winning. Delta.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, can't.
Fields now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off the play action, here's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, can't. 58, here's that.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, Jesse. Hey, can't. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. He's got it at about the 8. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Jets. First down.
Fields to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
And goal at the Seahawks.
Here we go.
6-yard line.
331, 331. Hey, Karen. Right.
Second down. It's Fields. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To throw on first down is Darnold. On the lead. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, here's Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? Something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
11. Here we go, start. 58,
Mechie, the man in motion.
right.
On first and 10, Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Here we go. 19 windy. You got a mini base. Why not? Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Let's go. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Here we go. No, hey, Ken. Trust. Butt right. Right.
Now Fields.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Now, Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Don't jump. Ready? Alpha. Tonight.
Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. You can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jaron Reed. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 331. West side zip. Go.
Play action now for Fields. That's caught downfield by Mechie. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
And we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
11. Here we go, son. Go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion.
319.
He'll go again with Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
No mas. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Press. Bunch. Turbo, sir.
They go play action with Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12. Quick throw and the RPO is complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Darnold to throw. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
1st down, Seahawks.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Once again, it's Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Darnold. That is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Walker. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
yards on second and goal at the 2-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Whoa. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here is first and 10.
Here we go. 319, you're not gonna... No mas, no mas.
Mechie, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down. Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Walker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They go with Walker. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Juan now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the visiting